Well, hello again. And what's up today? Are your palms up? Are you waving palms around? Because it is Palm Sunday. Yeah. And we are here to talk about the surprises, the things that make you sit up and take notice, because that's what happened on Palm Sunday. But first, let's talk about this word up like we have every week. We've been talking about Up, the movie, and we finished the book and we know how the story ends. But there's something I want to talk about the story that's a little surprising, that might make you sit up and take notice. And that is the point that it is a children's story. But who is the main character? Who's the hero of the story? Who is the story about? Is it about Russell? Not really. Russell is the sidekick. He comes along. Who is the story about? It's about Carl. Well, that's a little bit of a surprise, isn't it? It's not the way we might have thought it would go. Sort of like the people in Jerusalem when Jesus came in and they got their palms out and waved them around because they were expecting something else. They were expecting Jesus to come in as a mighty leader, maybe like a soldier on a big horse with lots of guards and trumpets, perhaps. But instead, he came sitting on a donkey, just a lowly donkey. And the crowds had to make do with their palms to do something extravagant to make people sit up and take notice. Now, it's important to understand that Jesus did all of that on purpose. It was very carefully planned that he would do what he did because there were people, powerful people in Jerusalem who wanted to kill Jesus. And he could have come in with the army as the people expected. He could have gathered up people and fought the powers, but he didn't because Jesus was a peaceful man. And in the end, he wins through peace. And in our story, Carl is also peaceful. When he gets to the end and defeats Muntz, he doesn't do it through violence. He does it through careful planning. He does it through kindness, really. Now, it is not easy at all to stay peaceful when someone else is being violent. Any of you have siblings, brothers, sisters? Yeah, I had one brother. And you always get along. You never quarrel. You never call each other names. You never pinch or hit. Oh, you do? Yeah, I did with my brother too. Sometimes we just give in to our worst nature and we fight. But even if someone else starts it, and they always do, right? Sometimes we started, I know. But when someone starts calling you a name, pinching, pulling your hair, maybe even hitting you, you don't have to fight back. You don't have to fight fire with fire, as they say. Now, Jesus taught us there's another way. And the way of peace, in the end, creates a better world for everybody. And isn't that really what we want? I hope you do, because I know I do. And I know that if we all commit ourselves to the peaceful way and to God's way, that we can be up to something good together and create a very good world. If you want to do that with me, I hope you do. Let's get up to something good.
I'm gonna believe that you are up to something good. I'm gonna believe that you are up to something good. And when I can't understand the things that happen in my life, I'm gonna believe that you are up to something good. something good.